Welcome back, truckers. Welcome back indeed. Let's go and do a little job over here and there, right? We have to get the bricks in the river, right? We have to get them out of there and deliver them towards the warehouse. So it's a nice job. We have the new truck, as you can see. Hoppa. But we don't have room for 3 of them. But I will just haul one with us anyways, right? You know, I can balance him right in between the truck and the flatbed. Nice. Yep, I'll restore the crane and of course pack the cargo. And off we go to the next one, huh? I do like this truck a lot though. There's only one little issue. Because it's so long and it has actually 5 tires on one side, right? So 10 in total. The nose right now loves to dig in, man. Yep. While I was driving towards here, it did dig in, just normal road. Yeah, very cool stuff though, right? You know, just very normal roads, nothing on the road, nothing at all. That's an issue with this truck, but we can still find a race suspension and then hopefully the issue might be gone, right? Let's put the brakes on, to be honest. It might be a smart idea around here. Hoppa. Anchor the big boy too. The crane is strong though. We had some issues with the crane before, right? You know, by just doing whatever we are doing right now. Nothing too spectacular, one might say. There you are. Restore the crane. Unpack and pack. So yeah, I'm mightily impressed. That's all I'm saying, right? You know, this trailer, or maybe it's because of the truck, is doing really well. I don't need to put the handbrake on, but I want to do it anyways. And this is going to be a little bit more of a balancing act. Can you imagine someone doing this in real life? How crazy would that be, huh? Now let's pin it down with that. Nice. And I don't think there's a proper way up there, so we're going to take this route. All right, awesome. Let's go backwards and see if we can actually do that. Oh, wait. Activate the anchors. Oh yeah, did you see that flip? Did a little trick for us, huh? It's good that he didn't fly away, didn't get ripped off or anything like that. Yeah, the flat low nose is an issue. It is not a game-breaking issue though for this truck so far, but we will have to see how it goes in the future, right? I have some snow tires on, so as you can see, even through the mud, we are doing wonders though. I'm actually in love with it though. It looks very good. We have it over here too, right? You know, place to sleep or some extra people on board. And look at that. No issues here, no issues there. Hoppa. Unloads and then right over here. Come on, stop rolling. Thank you. Restore the crane, pick the cargo, and deliver. Beautiful, thank the Lord. You saved me from having to pay a big fine. Take this. Yeah, there's a lot of environmental protections stuff going on, right? You know, here and there in Alaska, and those brakes might be trouble. Although I would say, well, no, actually it's clay, right? So yeah, it might cause issues there. Now, one is urgent. Priority 1, Mr. Jackson, our district manager, has has a contract with a mountain settlement to deliver a shipment of consumables right away. He's probably making a fortune of them. Wouldn't want to lose that customer. Yeah, I can actually imagine that though. Actually, I kind of want to go with the TwinSteer for this one. You know? Cement, consumables. I really want to try out this, yeah. Shall we do it? Alright, see you guys in a second. Absolutely fantastic though, the TwinSteer. And right when I say that, an accident happens though. Isn't it typical on this channel right now? But wow, it is good. We don't have a race suspension. We don't have all-wheel drive, as you can see. It is just hauling though. But sadly though, it doesn't have all-wheel drive. You know, but further, it's hauling and bouncing though. It's a happy little truck now, isn't it? But yeah, in the meanwhile, right, you know, we have a different mission from here, where we actually have to go towards the mountain river. So why not just do it at the same time, right? You know, why not? It's kind of silly that I did not check that before, but that's okay. Not there, by the way, right over here. I might take one extra, to be honest, because I believe there is one that we do actually need over at, what do you call it? Not Pedro, because I know there's a sawmill there too, but I believe in the mountain river is also need for wood. Might be wrong, but I mean, we can just donate it to the locals then, right? You know? By the way, this is the most American truck I've ever seen. Ta-da! Look at all those, man. What the? PSI. Okay, so that's for pressure. Wait a minute. For multiple... Okay, interesting. So, all tires, 4 of them actually, have PSI measurements. Interesting. Fuel, of course, temperatures, batteries. Man, that is so American truck, right? You know, it is pretty cool. But man, upgrade those trucks, by the way. I've seen certain trucks, you know, there you have only the airbag in your steering wheel. You guys deserve so much better than that. You provide for yourself and for your family and probably other people too that are in need, right? You know, typical hardworking people, right? You know, often take care of one another in general. Man, you deserve better than just one flimsy airbag, you know? These American trucks need upgrades in real life, absolutely. Like maybe some distance or, you know, measurements and automatic reaction, automated brakes, you know. I wonder actually. Oh, yo! Okay, it is scary to drive this truck. Ooh, we're almost tipping already. We haven't tipped for a very long time, not did we? I mean, with a truck, with a Scout, all the time. But I wonder actually if there are any real-life truckers though watching my content. And if you are, let me know what you think about my driving. I mean, not necessarily what I'm doing right now in SnowRunner, maybe Euro Truck Simulator though. Maybe I should play some American Truck Simulator too, right? You know, I would love to drive through America, you know. It will be very cool, you know, seeing those big pine trees and those redwoods, you know, in northern America, the United States of America. You know, through California, Arizona deserts, Nevada, you know, and everything. It will be so cool. Texas. I believe Missouri is now released too. There's just so much, man. Just so much. Alright. It is really, really... Oh. Are we stuck? We are really bogged down though, right now with the weight. So it's not as quick and powerful anymore. That's mostly because of the lack of all-wheel drive. Come on. Yeah, the issue is though, right? The longer the truck, the more it can kiss Mother Earth, right? You know, so that's a little issue. That's why long trucks, big tires, absolutely needed. And we don't have the suspension race, so that is that though. It is good with steering. It is better than the Tatra. So respect there for the ingenuity by making those wheels properly turn. Oh yeah, look at that rock. All right, now let's see. Where do we have to go? Polar base. Well, that's not so difficult. That is rather simple, though, especially for a big boy like this. Wait a minute. We cannot? Okay, wow, the engine is way weaker. Although it has a better upgrade. It has a better upgrade than the Tatra wannabe. I forgot its name. Let's actually check the name of that one. The Azov? Yeah, the Azov Z of a Z 73210. Yeah, that engine is way more powerful. Come on, keep on going. They're just spinning. Come on, my boy. There you go. All right, super tight corner here. Ooh, we take it a little bit too late, sadly. Yeah. Oh, boy. It is so dangerous, man, on these icy roads. Come on. All right. We're not going to tip at least. That's great. For now, I would rate the TwinSteer a 6 out of 10. I see massive potential though, but we really have to pimp it out a little bit, right? Because all the extra power, everything like that means nothing though, because of no all-wheel drive. And because it's so long, you really do need all-wheel drive though, because you cannot really make the proper turns all the time, right? Because you're getting stuck in snow or something else. And it just bogs you down, you know? Like now. No visible attachments. Off we go, though. It's easy to get stuck, in other words, right? So we gotta be very careful with the TwinSteer. 6 out of 10. Probably fully upgraded. Probably an 8 or... Yeah, well, let's keep it an 8 because you cannot... Well, you can only haul cargo with it, right? You know, so... That is that. But the beautiful thing about that is you can haul 4 cargo without the trailer slowing you down. And that is a nice bonus, isn't it? There you go. Great. Now where were we? What's that? You have to be somewhere. Oh, well, I guess I'll just watch this paint dry till you are back. Okay, well, apparently we have a little flirt around here though, huh? Well, I will see you guys once we do have the next cargo somewhere. Kind of interesting, by the way, that we do now need 2 wood. We only have 1 wood though, so I will just drop this I can actually haul the other ones a little bit quicker. Nah, we will just get consumables then for fuel. It is all very, very close by anyways. Oh boy, can we actually go through here? Awesome sauce. Consumables, here we are. I mean, yeah, man, you're making a lot of money though on the people around here, right? You know, probably a Snicker bar might cost something like $3 to $4. You know, because it's all just so remote. But that's the problem with these high-paying jobs though, right? You know, when it's not in a big city. You know how it goes, you know, those guys earn millions a year. And you just pay the normal price for everything else. But the hard workers that are just going to the most rural places, you want a Snickers? Well, you want a deep frozen pizza that costs normally $1 or $2 in the store? You better buckle up though, 5 or 7 for you, right, you know? Yeah, so the extra stuff you earn, you just throw away too, you know, just to live a normal life. Hoppa. And it's sure, it costs a lot, right, you know, to actually get all the items up here in the north, one might say. But what does cost more, huh? People not buying anything? Not working here? But that's the issue, right, you know? Hey, you get a beautiful job, you have the skills, now you do the work, right, you know? And it pays like 3-4 times the amount. And that is what people see. People don't often always see the cost that comes with it, right? You know, and that's the sad thing though. Like the US Army has a beautiful song. They give me a, no, what was it? They pay me $100 and take back 99. Yeah, man, you know, that's the issue. It is beautiful. It's a beautiful song. I'm butchering it though. I didn't hear or sing it for a very long time, but my. Isn't it the truth though, huh? Getting paid $100 and they take back 99. Let's see. All right, one further. Ah, we have to go to the hotel, I suppose, huh? To the truck stop. The motel, not hotel. Okay, that scared me a little bit. I thought we had to go downstairs. I mean, we will just go Geronimo and fly off the mountain probably, but better not, I suppose. That'd be one of the most difficult turns that we will have to take here. But we at least got the gasoline. Oh, that feels bad, man, to skim actually, you know, with our tires against the concrete there. Are we stuck? What the? Totally boggled down here. No way, right? No way. This is a death trap though. I'm sure the owner right over here at the gas station is not very happy with us. Look at how deep we did sunk in. Ah, the challenge is real, isn't it? Come on. That's... We have nothing to attach it on. Oh, I see. Well, then we just have to turn back like this, I suppose. He is not happy, man. I can hear him shout there, you know, cursing my truck that I might never find a race suspension. Can you imagine, you know, he has to go out right now. and dig in the frozen dirt and then flatten it again. Yeah, that is, wow, probably somewhere that does happen sometimes. I have to say though, it does look mighty cool to have a TwinSteer like this. Just no dumbass trailer, right? You know, just 4 slots. Ooh, and no tires left. It does look cool, man. It feels powerful. I think I'm going to park my TwinSteer around here somewhere. Could technically get, you know, like a trailer or something too, just to repair it. But right now we are just fine. Let's just go like that, stop the engine, and let's go to the Azov. Nice. I freaking love this thing. Well, there is a road here. So we are going to take that. Then we're going to go over here. All right, easy peasy lemon squeezy though, huh? By the way, you know, if you want to learn a good skill this year, learn how to read a map. Probably you should get a good book, right? You know, maybe a military book or, you know, anything like that that really teaches you to read bare minimum maps. That is such a good skill to have for the rest of your life. Because, you know, that is not something that is being fought anymore, right? You know, at schools or probably scouting neither anymore in a lot of places. But if you join the military or, you know, like you want to join the police and there's a special case and you have a map, it will be very, very beneficial to actually be able to read it. And, you know, especially as a cop, though, in such situations, as a soldiers, it's a massive duh. It's a massive, like, dude, why don't you have it? Why don't you have that skill once you start? Same like knot tying. Get a book, learn how to make knots the whole time. It's so good to have. And just to make the police case a little bit more clear, it's like a search and rescue mission. Or maybe there's something in the forest, you know, that you have to search for, like, well, yeah, body. Lost people, rescue, right? Fireman, or, you know, like ranger work, all these things. It's just so diverse. Or if, you know, missing camper, that falls under the rescue again. But you know, maybe you go camping, hey, hunting, etc., etc. Most of you do know this, right? You know, most of you do know these things. I don't know what it is with this truck, but I'm slowly falling in love with it. It is not yet raced or whatsoever, but it's just so good. I only wish, though, that it had a 3 flat bed and a crane. That will be just perfect, man. That will be so good. Where's that going? I see. Well, we could take that route too. But nah, this one is nice and smooth. Kinda awesome, by the way, right, of this truckers company to get a special delivery for one expensive truck to deliver a couple of wooden planks. Seems more like a DIY job though at this point, but we keep our promises, right? We fulfill contracts around here. Deliver. There you go. Thank you. You're quite the mountaineer. Thank you very much though. And there you go. Money makes happy. Keeps the trucks on going, right? Village delivery. This one's urgent. Priority 1. Yeah, we did have this one already. Cement. Where do we get the cement? All the way from the top north though. Yep. And From the warehouse too, probably? Wait a minute. I know that from the service hub we are getting the consumables. Warehouse. Cement, small bricks, medium pipes, concrete slab. That's quite a bit though, boys, isn't it? That is quite a bit. I kind of want to get this truck slowly into a 3-slot one though, with the flatbed, because it has it, and just ditch the crane for now. Because it kind of feels like we are missing out on opportunities though, right? Yeah, I think so. And then we can have a different one, like the 4-on with the crane and the 2-bed, right? Because right now, yeah, as you can see, we are just missing out quite a lot of space though. It is kind of thrown away, which is sad. Pathetically so. Consumables. So only 2. We could get, well, at least 1 cement though, but let's just do a double haul though for this one. As you can see, the crane is gone. Triple flatbed. We go happy. I just noticed though, the back tires, they do stay too, man. That's really nice. As you can see right now. Really nice. No wonder this turns so much better than the Tatra. You know, I kind of wonder though, like how strong this truck might be, or how well it might haul up if we attach a trailer to it. The 3-slot flatbed filled up, and the trailer too with 2 slots. It will be pretty big haul though. That will be a pretty big haul. I think we might actually be trying it out though, right? You know, if we have another big vehicle haul that we do need to deliver or something like that. Well, not vehicle, but you know what I mean. Ooh, let's go and take this corner right here though. Yeah, I think that might be a very nice test, because it's a very good truck, a very strong one. It does slow down, of course, you know, the heavier it's laden, but it will do fine. That is the consumables. At least you have some food. Now the real job though, huh? The cement. Now let's see how this one goes though. Easy mode though, huh? Differential lock always on, all-wheel drive, big tires. It's good, man. It is good. It's a long truck, but the turning ratio is so smooth. Fantastic though. All right, there you go. And I think we are going to take the comfortable route right now, just all the way around, right? So we can get some gas over here or over here, depends where we want to go. And then we just go the normal way, right? I have to say though, it kind of blends in, right? That air conditioner, but I think I will take it off. It is very, very distracting though. It doesn't really blend in. Oh yeah, that is what I meant though a while ago, right? When we are going to kiss Mother Earth just on the cheek a little bit though with this truck. Whenever we go downhill, because it's so long and everything. But man, you know what I mean though, right? You know, we have to get the race suspension, and that air conditioner is going off whenever I do remember it, whenever we are close to the garage again. Now, to be honest, I kind of hope that the garage might be over here. Let's just have a little look-see around though. And the White Valley. Look at that US transport, huh? Let's see. Ooh, yeah, this is going to be challenging. Look at that. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, so far I do not see anything that I want to see though. Like, you know, we will go here, of course, with a scout, and that's about it though. Let's get out of here. Oh, there you go. Mountain River, let's deliver the job, you know, let's stay focused on that. But I'm definitely going to scout that one around, you know. It's going to be interesting because that territory kind of looked sketchy there. It feels like we are very low on the floor, aren't we? It is not just me, right? Like we are sitting in a normal truck or something, or maybe on a pickup truck. Yeah, probably like that though. A little bit higher than a normal sedan, but way lower than most. I think, man, it has a little bit of a bus vibe too, right? Yeah, something like that too. Anyways, the people here, you got your cement. There you go. Phew, thanks for taking care of that. Mr. Jackson is not a pretty sight when he's mad. Well, he's never a pretty sight though. Only his wife can love him, and his mother. Different ways, hopefully. But anyways, by that though, I want to thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful time, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Stay happy, stay healthy, and don't forget to subscribe though. Bye bye.